Hello, universe! This is Hyperkinetic Owlet, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. This is episode 2, and today I am going to be working on a metallurgy room down in our mining area. As you can see, I just added one extra layer here. I have done some mining, organized our metals, and organized our minerals. We have some gunpowder, some of these dusts here, and some minerals and fancy stuff that we got in there. And we have some quantum stuff, which I'm going to get to later, and we're going to use that to disguise our metallurgy room. That's going to be like the secret door. So I have on me some bacon jerky, which I think is just absolutely excellent. It's apparently it only fills 4 bars, which I should not have eaten 2 there. But this is how you make it. You just put some raw pork chop on a drying rack. That's the drying rack. And it will hang for a while, and eventually you will get this dried bacon jerky. You can actually do the same thing with, whoa. Okay, I got the fancy book. You can actually do the same thing. Why did I get an extra block? Did that... What? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, my stack of 16 was converted to a stack of 1. So, the first thing that we're going to be doing before we actually start building our metallurgy room is we're going to be collecting up some of this sandstone stuff, because I think it's a nice texture and it looks very mine-like. So we're going to be using it to surround the mining tunnel, which I believe is on the other side. Okay, here it is. So I've done a little loop-loop there. Anyway, we're going to be collecting up all of this sandstone stuff, and we're going to be getting rid of the boring stone, or I guess rather I should say the random stone that is all around the ladders. I did not mean to do that. I should have left that there. I guess I'm going to have to get rid of it eventually anyway. Okay. So let me... Oh, that flew. So what I'm curious about is if I make sandstone here, is that the same sandstone? I don't think it is. That could be a problem, because this is, of course, in limited supply. There's only this much of it as far as I know. There's some of that sandstone cobblestone there, and there goes my pick. Fortunately, I made myself a fancy little pocket crafting table, so I can just hit C and then use my inventory as a crafting table. It's very nice. And in my mining trip, I was kind of anticipatedly... I hope that's a word. Sounds like a word. I was anticipatedly... failing when it came to getting iron. So I did mine for quite a while, but I did not get any iron. I got a lot of tin, which you can fortunately make buckets with. So we now actually have water. There is some iron ore. We just got iron ore. Holy cow! Speak of the devil. I hope there's 3. Oh, glorious sight. We finally have an iron pickaxe. We can go down and mine all of those ores that we left unmined. Alright, guys. I am going to mine all this iron out. This is the most exciting event of my life. Fluorite ore. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish mining out this... Whoa. That was a lot of stuff. Holy cow. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish mining this stuff out, and I'm going to catch you guys in a little bit when I am ready to begin building our metallurgy room. Alright, so I've done a lot of mining with our brand new second iron pickaxe as well as the first. We are so rich now. We have a lot of iron, a lot of gold, a lot of tin, some uranium, a lot of great stuff, in addition to a lot of redstone. So we are stocked up for quite a while now. We also have some lead, and I believe some silver we got before, but okay, so here's some lead that will contribute to when we want to make some leadstone materials from thermal expansion. But what I want to cover right now is, actually I don't want to cover it, I just want to sort of describe in very basic terms what I can do with this. So, let's see, I need to smelt some smooth stone. And what I want to show you guys, incidentally, now that I have this iron pickaxe, I can continue building my floor. But the way this is going to work is that it's going to be like a so there's going to be a stone wall here, there's going to be 2 pieces of stone here, and then there's going to be 2 pieces of like a quantum block here. So the way the quantum block is going to work... Oh, I almost just died. I've done that about 3 times in the past 10 minutes, just trying to work on this ladder. Also, I should mention, the sandstone is not a realistic dream. It's not that common, but once we get a quarry, we will be able to get some more of that stuff, and we will be able to use it all the way up and down. So that is a futuristic dream that we will eventually get to. So the way that this quantum stuff works is that the first face the player looks at is the face that that renders, sort of. So every face has its own block face that will render when you look at it from that side. I know that makes no sense, but I'm going to explain it just momentarily. I just can't do a test run, because when you break the block, you lose the quantum. So that's not something I want to do. Okay, so the quantum blocks are going to go here. The first side you should see is going to be the... let's see. So there are going to be blocks there and blocks here. The first... Okay, there need to be blocks here too. Like one there and then another one on top of that. Okay, I'm going to go get some more smooth stone. It's weird. The ores actually smelt faster than stone smelts. I think there must be some mod that makes ores smelt faster, because the stone is not smelting as quickly as the ores were. Anyway, let's try to get this done. So we're going to put that there, and hopefully when you go down this ladder... 4 times in the past 12 minutes. Hopefully, when you go down this ladder, the first face you're going to see is the side face. If it doesn't work, I'll have to do some finagling, because you can't really break the blocks. Anyway, as I was saying, the way these work... Oh, great, Minecraft music. I love Minecraft music. So, okay. What we're going to do is we need to actually... So I'm going up and down this ladder a lot, I realize that. I'm just harebrained right now. The first thing we need to do is test what direction this is. So this is east. Okay, so we want to make the east face be transparent, and we want to make all of the other faces reflect smoothstone. Most of the other faces don't actually matter, but the east we'll just do it anyway for good practices. All right, so if I put that there, and then I do, okay, let's see. East is the right, I believe, so let's do this, and this, and this. And I have a quantum block, so I need to make 2 of these. Right, I only need 2, actually. I thought I was going to need 4, but it is not the case. Okay, so let's grab that. These are observer-dependent blocks, so what that means is it depends on what degree you're viewing it from. Okay, so we're going to put that there and that there. Okay, so as you can see, I can walk through this. But now, it becomes stone. This was terrible design. Why did I do it this way? Crap. I goofed. Oh, man, that was so silly. That was so silly. I just wasted some quantum stuff, I think. Yeah. Doesn't give me the quantum stuff back. Man, that is so annoying. Alright. Well, I did it wrong. I'm a goof. We also need it... Here's the lesson. We also need it to be transparent facing this direction, which is north. So north and east need to be transparent. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that. You need to leave a room once you enter it. But that is also an excellent way to make traps. It's okay, the quantum ore isn't particularly rare, but I really wish that I didn't have to waste it. Alright, so there's some more stone cooked up there. Let's do east and north. I believe that... No, that's not what I want to do. That could have been bad. Alright, so now I have my 2 observer-dependent blocks that I'm actually going to use. I believe the first face you're going to see will be this one. You might kind of see the 2 at the same time, which should be funny. But so now you see you can walk in and you can walk out. But when you get from this side, it appears not to work. So I'm gonna do some messing around with this and try to figure out a design so that it'll work. But I know that I have these observer-dependent blocks here that I can mess around with. They appear as air right now because that's the face that I'm looking at. I'm gonna try. Actually, hold on. I need smooth stone. I'm gonna try it once to make sure that it doesn't work, but I don't think it will work. Let's do that. Okay. So let's just try once. going down the ladder. We're not looking. Going down the ladder like so. And yeah, it still views as air. So we're gonna have to figure out some way to fix that. But okay, let us sleep. You can only sleep at night. That's silly. All right, so here are the other things that I wanted to do. I'm going to build this metallurgy room downstairs. This door I'm going to sort out later, but I don't want to waste the quantum blocks again. And I have materials for a smeltery, so I'm going to clear out that area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down there with a pickaxe with some torches to clear out all that gravel. And we're going to have a clear metallurgy room to build our smeltery and other things having to do with ores in. Alright guys, I am back, and I have cleared out an area. It's not a big area, it's not a very respectable area, but if we're going to make it bigger, we're going to take it out on this side and on this side. And I'm going to talk about how horrendous the walls and floor are in just a second. I intentionally left them horrendous. So, I know that sounds lovely. So we're going to have the smeltery centered right here. In fact, I'm even thinking about putting it in the ground, but I guess that would look weird. Alright, so we're going to build this smeltery right here. This should go like so. This is all going to go out this way. So we're going to have 1, 2... We need to dig out the back so that we can actually place the blocks. Boom, boom. Oh dear. Oh, what's this? Appetite. That's interesting. I'm actually really refraining from making a bad pun right here. Like, seriously difficult refrain. Okay, let's see. Let's grab that there. So it was getting a bit dark, so I decided that I would curb my appetite for light and go ahead and place down a torch. So, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in all with dirt, because I don't think anyone's going to be seeing it. The basalt, it's old stuff. It's old stuff. Back from Chisel. Is it Chisel that's got the marble? I believe it is Chisel. Nothing new, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this here. I am getting a little distracted, aren't I? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this gravel on the inside here. And I want to finish up constructing the smeltery. So how are you guys doing? I have nothing to talk about here as I construct the smeltery. Oh, actually I do have something to talk about. I'm not sure how I could have forgotten. I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about the factorization mod, but I thought it was a cool name, and it is a cool name, and it is a cool mod too. They have routers, which is kind of the key point of the mod. It's like the reason that it's popular. But routers are like really advanced, sophisticated stuff that we aren't going to get to for quite a while. Just to give you an idea of how advanced and sophisticated they are, they do require an Eye of Ender and inclusive there, an Ender Pearl. Oh, there's a piece of iron there. Oh, there are more pieces of iron there. It's funny because I swear that I mined for a long time and I got no iron. And now that I recorded, I'm getting an infinity of iron. I think my suspicion is that the ores that generate low down prevent the iron from generating there. So since I'm actually playing like on a higher level, I don't mean playing like better. That's kind of what playing on a higher level sounds like. Oh well. I mean that I'm playing like at a higher elevation. It's making more iron generate, I suppose I could say. All right, so this is actually going to be a drain, a tank, and a controller. So let's see. I need 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. How should I do this? Oh, okay, so I can have a drain here, too. So I can have drain... Okay, I've had a brilliant idea. I'm going to do multi-dimensional smelteration. We're going to have drains here as well. Right? That'll work. And then they'll pour into this block. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, so there needs to be the 3x3 area here. We have just the right amount of bricks for it. I did magical finagling to get that to work. Let's get some of this basalt here. I'm not particularly interested in it, but it's kind of cool. It's not worth skimping off of digging. All right, there we go. So now we have our smeltery structure. I'm gonna fill this in with cobblestone, because why not? In fact, I might even fill this in here. Then I don't have to light that up. And boom, 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 boom. Singing songs is brilliant. Alright, so we're going to need a smeltery drain. And actually, we're going to need like 3 smeltery drains. Let's see, do I have the bricks on me? How could I have possibly forsaken bringing my bricks? That was very foolish. You should always have bricks with you wherever you go, whether it be Minecraft or real life. They're like batteries. Which, incidentally, you should always have on you in Minecraft or real life. If you're to be considered a proper nerd, you have to have these things with you at all times. Where are my bricks? They are in my inventory. I'm just a fool. Wow. How did I miss that? Alright, so I need 3 of these. And I am almost out of, seared bricks already. Okay, so let's see. I still have clay. I believe the limiting factor was sand, but I think I collected some more. Here, I have sand. That's not what I wanted to do. I have sand, I have gravel, I have clay. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. We can cook up some more seared bricks. I don't think it'll be a huge problem because the actual structure is finished, but let's cook this up anyway. So, as I was saying before, I totally got sidetracked, didn't I? Factorization mod has a method to actually increase the amount of metal you get out of your ores. I totally just forgot to put that in. It increases the amount of metal you get out of your ores by 3, which is a lot. The smeltery only increases by 2, which is inferior to the factorization method. So I'm going to get on the factorization wiki, or rather the Feed the Beast wiki, with factorization information on it. And I'm going to figure out that method, and hopefully we will have time today. Tomorrow is kind of going to be a continuation of today. We're going to be doing some more things, and we're also going to be building the structures that will allow us to make this room look pretty. Not the loom look pretty, but looms generally look pretty all on their own. Okay, let me go ahead and... I don't think I'll need lighting back there, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. I think there may be some weird rules as to, like, you might not even be able to do that, but we'll see. We'll see if the smeltery works or not. Alright, so now I believe it is this, which is the tank maybe, or the controller. Controller? Okay. So that's the controller, and the tank is... Let's see. Well, I definitely won't be able to make it with this, but I believe it must be... what's the tank? We'll look that up. Tank. Oh, there are a lot of tanks. Here we go. Seared tank. Oh, it's just glass on the inside. Okay, cool. So I was going to make some seared glass, but since we're only going to have a 1-tier structure for casting, that's the only reason we actually have this thingamabob. I'll grab some of that seared brick there. I need some glass. Do I have glass? I believe I have glass in here. Yeah, I've got some glass. So I will go ahead and make myself a seared tank, like so. And I'm not sure why I brought all of that glass with me, but it's okay. We'll do that, and that. Go ahead and run down here, and soon we will be able to have a functioning smeltery. I just need to go ahead and head over to our surface lava source. There is one of those, lovely enough. Alright, it is a fully functional structure. So, there is lava, there's surface lava, you can probably see it on the map. But we now have a functional smeltery. I just need to put in some tables and such, and we will be all sorted on the smeltery front. The next thing that I want to get started on is making the factorization system for smelting ores, which I think we're going to put right here, because if you remember, our directional expansion is going to be... I just broke that rock really fast with my fist. That's remarkable. Our directional expansion is going to be this way and this way. So we're going to go ahead and put the factorization system here. I have the wiki up in a Google Chrome page here. The first step is to build a lacerator, because the grinder, which is the original one, has now been deprecated. I'm not sure why I pressed T there, but we need to build a lacerator. So lacerator does not appear as if it is in here, so we're going to look for a grinder then. I did not think that that would be the case, but there's Mine Factory Reloaded. How do I make this thingy? Okay. So this is a little aggravating, because it would appear that I can no longer do the factorization smelting system, because the grinder has been deprecated. In JavaSpeak, that means you can't make it anymore, or like it doesn't work. It's been replaced by something better. But I obviously can't make a lacerator, because it just doesn't show up. So I'm going to look for factorization. It's spelled with a Z. and we're going to see if we can make some sort of lacerating, grinding thingamabob. I'm not sure what it is. Deprecated extra-dimensional storage. That's not good. Okay, it's got to look like a machine. Furnace heater, grinder, that's deprecated. Mixer, crystallizer. Okay, so crystallizer is part of this process. If it's impossible to do this process anymore, there's no reason for the crystallizer to still exist. So we're going to try to find this. This appears to be deprecated as well. Stamper, wrath lamp, packager, slag furnace, lead wire, furnace heater, grinder, mixer, crystallizer, steam turbine, water boiler, sculpture, Leyden jar, servo rail, parasieve. Okay, wait, what's this? Well, that's not something that I can make because this requires a dungeon item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the internet after I sleep, and I'm going to look around for some of the ways to do factorization smelting, and hopefully I will find a solution. Alright guys, I have looked around on the internet, and I could not find anything. However, it does appear that the grinder was a very, very sophisticated machine of thingamabob. It required diamond cutter heads, so I'm assuming that the lacerator is just as difficult to make. The one hint that I did find is that it's, quote, compatible with socket blocks. I'm just about to search compatible. Socket block. So I'm going to look up socket block. Okay, what's this? So it's a slab and iron bars. I don't know if I have enough iron for making iron bars to, like, be efficient, but let's see. So if I'm going to go back to the factorization thing because I saw something weird. What's this? Oh, that's a Leyden jar. Okay, so this required, like a diamond chisel thingy. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but it does appear that it's going to be difficult for me to set up this system here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go get some lava, and I'm going to go put that lava in our smeltery, and we're going to smelt some ores in the smeltery. We're going to build some casting tables and casting basins so that we can actually use the smeltery, because using smelteries is, of course, always nice. It's nice to be able to use the things that you built. Where did my buckets go? There they are. So we're going to head over to the surface lava source that you can see on the map there, like so. I believe it is just up over this hill. We should be able to see it. I'm going to grab 2 buckets of lava. We'll be able to throw that into the smeltery accordingly. Okay, there is the lava. As you can see, it has caused a nice little forest fire. I believe that this is actually where I got my first cobblestone, was like just around this corner, so I have good memories. Oh, at first, that sandstone looked like there was sand in a hill, and I was very confused. Okay, and I have 2 lava buckets. I'm not sure how well that's going to do in a smeltery, but should be enough for the moment. Let me just throw some cobblestone down. That was the wrong place to put it, but it's fine. Like so. And I should now be able to go ahead and... I just heard a cow. I heard the, like, sound. So I need to find that cow because I need cows. That was a really bad idea to open my hand to the lava bucket right then. So I am actually able to get vanilla from this vanilla plant. It's growing. I tried to plow ground and plant vanilla in the ground. It didn't work. So, whoa. What? Did anyone see that? I just lagged super intensely. Holy cow. Alright, well, that's not a big deal. It's right down my alley. Hehe. Anyway, it's right down this little mine shaft here, so I'll just grab my stuff. I just lagged out. There was like a weird ladder glitch there, and next thing I know, I was falling to my death. That kind of sucks, though, because I lost all of my levels, which is going to be... Whoa! I made a little song. That was cool. Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and throw some lava in Le Smeltery, and we will be able to get stuffs done. Is it this? Okay, I was going to say, I don't remember it being on that side. Okay, so I believe that I still have some unsmelted iron. Let me go ahead and get these lava buckets out. Like so, and boom, and boom. I don't know why it didn't appear, but that's fine. So I will now go ahead and throw this iron in there and work on making a casting thing-a-bob. Okay, I need seared bricks. Where are my seared bricks? Am I just blanking again? I think I am. But I know there are some seared bricks upstairs, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. And then I think after I make some of our casting systems, that will be it for this episode. I'm feeling really tired and not so great. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that, and then I will call it quits for this episode. It was not one of our best. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves a casting table. I don't want to make that many, but I'll make maybe, I need 2, I think. Okay, and I will replace that there, and replace that there, and put the casting tables like so, and like so. And then I don't know why I did this. That was a really poor idea. Because now I only have 8 ingots, I can't make a full block. Well, that's fine, it can just stay in there permanently. Alright, so I will just go ahead and make myself finally this right here. We now have a casting basin. Great, so we now can make ourselves blocks and stuff. What is this? Tin? I wonder if iron and tin make an alloy. Probably not. Anyway, that is it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed watching me sort of puzzle through quantum physics, which of course was a failure, and puzzle through factorization or smelting, which of course was a failure, and build a Tinker's Construct smeltery, was not so much of a failure, but still had some hitches in it, then please leave a like on this video, and if you enjoy this kind of content, then please subscribe, because I am producing it twice weekly. But that is it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time.